Sentinels of Freedom is a national nonprofit organization that helps severely wounded post 9/11 veterans transition to civilian life.
So our goal at Sentinels of Freedom for our veterans is successful completion of higher education, finding meaningful career-focused employment, and gaining financial independence.
I was inspired to start Sentinels of Freedom because I recognized the lack of care in communities around the nation for returning wounded veterans.
When I impacted the ground, I was definitely very dazed because I went up with the explosion and then came down. But I really couldn't move. First, I couldn't breathe at all. I actually thought at that point that was it. I was saying prayers in my head. I couldn't really talk yet.
When I came back from the war zone, I couldn't believe what was happening in my life. I began to experience things that weren't normal in my life. I began to see things. I began to hear things because I was frightened. I wasn't the only one. And throughout the entire global war on terrorism, PTSD has continued to engulf not only myself, but many other veterans. There's a statistic that says that there's approximately 22 veterans a day who are possibly or attempting or have been successful in committing suicide because of their PTSD.
They had to put me in a medically induced coma because my brain was swelling so much. When they brought me to, then I developed a seizure disorder, which then put me out of the military. Once I actually was retired from the military, I struggled with depression really bad. I attempted suicide several times. I was in a deep rut. And my career was cut short, so I felt like I had no purpose. I was not going anywhere, and I wasn't doing anything.
So basically, they kind of like tossed him off the roof at me because we had to start working on him. I just caught this guy. I knew that I had been injured just because I felt something wrong in my back, and my entire left leg just went numb. But I mean, I don't have time to think about that or feel it.
During a nighttime operation where I was moving across this danger zone danger area with my platoon, and an RPG round was fired upon my platoon where it landed 5 feet in front of me, injuring some of my members of my platoon and myself.
Being able to watch our Sentinels tell their story, kind of go through those emotions of everything that they've had to been through, was really very inspiring.
I think the impact that Sentinels of Freedom has on the individuals that we assist has been tremendous. It's a whole community package of people, not just money, but people that pull in to mentor, to advise, to become lifelong friends. And I think that's the most powerful part of our program.
They gave me a lot of peace of mind and stability, which is something, I think that was the highest priority thing that I needed, honestly.
I just want to thank Kara Pearl and the Sentinels of Freedom for believing in me, that because of people like her, people like Mike Conklin and the entire team, I have been able to achieve my dream. I graduated on May 9th of 2018, just a few weeks ago. That was a milestone.
Oh, they've been something amazing that has given me the chance and the opportunity to move forward to reaching a goal that I've set out for myself.
The difference between Sentinels of Freedom and all other nonprofits that work and support wounded warriors is they help you develop your professional life back. They help you rebuild your life.
I was actually offered to be a Sentinel, and that's what kind of pursued me to keep going with school.
It comes with a financial scholarship, which is fantastic, and that helps, but it's more than that. So, it's financial advising, it's counseling in the career that you want to go on into, it's following up to ensure that you're getting the things that you need. It's this all-encompassing program and not just a handout.
Sentinels is the leader because Sentinels doesn't focus on veterans, on wounded. It focuses on Joe, Harry, Jay, Jason. It focuses on individuals from day one.
So Sentinels is really unique in the fact that it's a very simplistic mission, but it's complex in getting there because of the uniqueness of and the variety of like people you'll come across. Like I am Wayne. Like I was an above knee amputee that was looking to go to grad school, knew I wanted to have a job, and Sentinels was able to give me, like a customized solution that was specific to me.
Our Sentinels are always a part of our organization. They are always a part of our Sentinel family. When they graduate, we still want to be there if they need, career resources, if they need financial resources. We still want to be there for them no matter what they need.